Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. I'm Cool Kid Dragon, and in the last episode we grew a pair of wings. We had our wings ripped there, that's why they're kind of useless, almost just getting it back. We died again, and then we came back to life, and now we are charged with killing all of our brothers, and Kain too. Gonna kill lots and lots of vampires. So back over here is the Sanctuary of the Clans that we got to at the end of the last episode. We can't get in yet, so we're actually going to have to leave here for now and start heading off towards the next area. And they kind of get you into this mode right here. There's a sneak function in this game, and I can do stuff like this. But it's not really as useful as they try to make it out to be in this game. At least I don't use it very often, and I don't know of anybody who really does. Open. There it goes. The game doesn't always really register when you're standing next to a door and you're trying to open it, so you might see me trying to hit doors quite often. I'm not doing it on purpose. And here's the activation of the second gateway. So now we've got two of these activated, so we can kind of jump from one spot to another. It's always good to try and activate all of them. Hopefully I'll remember locations of all of them. This is really going to be useful because these are steps now. And one of the annoying things for me personally in this game is, like they said, you have to kind of do some things to the vampires, which is why it's especially good to have weapons like this that I just threw. But the problem is that, like, if you're just using your hands, then you don't have anything like that, so you really kind of try to need to keep a weapon with you at all times in this game.
This, at least, had remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss, my tomb, and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
Alright, so it's time to go home. Go back to our clan, the clan of Razia. Oop, I can hear vampires. Hitty, hitty, hitty. Stabby stab. Stabby stab all the vampires. Try and keep our health up. That is one of the annoyances, in my personal opinion, about this game, is the fact that you do lose health over time. Sorry I wasn't talking there, guys. I was just trying to focus on everything there. You can see up there, there's something. We can't get up there just yet. Try to actually run. Oh wait, I know now. see, we got this here. I'm going to go ahead and move this now. Well, it doesn't really make a big difference because we still won't really be able to do anything with it yet. We actually have to beat the first boss of the game before we can get that. But those shards up there would be very, very, very useful to us. Get all the way up. We gotta kind of keep moving on here.
Utter desolation. My once proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from a boot. I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
So now we're here. This is Raziel's home. This is where his clan lived while he was alive. As you may have kind of noticed by now, there's nobody really here. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay. I gotta go back and find the other guy. What you guys kind of may have seen happen up there is that sometimes the vampires will actually, their vampire souls will return to the bodies if you remove the weapon from the body. So, like, if you impale them and you pull it out, then sometimes the souls can return to their bodies and you gotta fight them again. Many rules to try to follow this game when it comes to the combat system. Alright, another way gate activated. So now we got 3 of these activated. Kind of jump a little bit. We have many things to kill, to seek our revenge. Many truths that will be revealed. This game always kind of intrigued me when I was younger. It's a standalone. It was designed originally to be a standalone game, and there were still plenty of properties within it that make that obvious. You guys will see when we go to Soul Reaver 2 that some things changed, and they're significantly different in Defiance, which is the last game in the Soul Reaver series. There's another game called Blood Omen 2. Which I think I'll be doing Blood Omen 2 before I do Defiance, because that's the order that they were developed. It's kind of hard because, like, on one hand, I want to kind of keep some of the story plots from you guys, but the thing is, when it comes to Blood Omen 2 and Defiance, they kind of spoil some things in the other one. So it doesn't really. So when we get to that point, then it's really not a huge choice on what I can and can't do. Let's make these big. So we'll be playing through all these games. I don't have the first Legacy of Kain game, and it is significantly different from this. It takes place over a very, very large area. And so it's a much harder game to actually, I think, play through and do a Let's Play for. So I don't really have any intention on trying to make a Let's Play for it. There's a guy right there. Alright, let's go up here then. I knew there was somebody else around here. Stabby stabby. Vampires everywhere. Okay. Alright, not that one. Not that one. There it is. I'll find the right door eventually, guys. We're gonna keep moving forward. So far, we've only really seen one type of vampire, the Children of Duma. But, each one of the brothers, each one of the vampires in the game has a different type of children we're about to see here.
No! Please!
Look at those graphics.
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
So now we can kind of see here, these vampires are significantly different from the ones we've been fighting up until this point. It's not that they're any tougher, really, or anything. There we go. You can also do stuff like that. So now we're just going to keep moving forward and we'll be able to find out a couple of things. You can see up there on top. Oop. There's a new sign. Each one of the vampiric generals has kind of like their own mark. Raziel's, you guys saw at the beginning, is kind of that thing that now crosses across his face. And there's also humans in this game, like this guy here. We don't have to stab him. But there aren't too many of them. They're usually just like human vampire hunters that really aren't.
This charnel house bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan. To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
It's kind of ironic to me to listen to Raziel talk about this kind of stuff. My high-born brothers. Even though they were dead and Kain brought them back to life. Alright. Blocks. Yep, okay, good. I was afraid there for a second that I wasn't going to be able to grab it and pull up.
My brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Kain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
Well, that sounds disturbing. Let's go kill Micaiah. Anyone got any problems with that? Sometimes the AI can get a little stupid, and like if you stand in the sun, or you can sometimes get them to walk into sunlight and just kill themselves. Oh wait, that's right. Forgot I was dealing with a vampire there for a second. Just about everywhere there are vampires, there's going to be some way to kill them, even if you can't necessarily see it yourself. And another way shrine. Alright, so now we have Melchiah's. That's the way I came in. So this is the way I want to go. Torches here, you can see they'll actually set your foes on fire, but they're only good for one vampire use. Alright, now we're up here. Now we're getting to the heart of the matter. No, that's not where I wanted you to go, Raziel. Go that way. We really haven't to do anything yet. But we can shift back and forth between this realm and the spectral realm, the underworld, however you want to call it, that we were at the start. And a lot of the times, a lot of the puzzles will call for us to swap back and forth because things will be slightly different in that realm as opposed to this realm. Objects move slightly. Camera angles are a pain in the rear in this game. Nope, dang it. I did not mean to do that. Now you can see we're underwater. You got different passages. There's nothing we can really do down here. Those guys, because they're no problem. As soon as I can find them, I thought I was right there. There we go. Of course, I can't actually go back until my health is back up to full. Come on. There's something weird about being in the spectral realm. You can see it down there, guys. Like, I haven't actually eaten any souls, but my health is now back up to max again. So, I don't know how that works. Stabby stab. Stabby all the stabs. Alright, now let's try and cut across this water again, shall we? Dropped our last weapon, we're gonna have to pick this one up. Oh, thank goodness. Thought I wasn't gonna make it. I don't mind going down there, but there's nothing really I can do down there yet. You don't really get anything for killing the players except obviously the souls will come out, so. But we're gonna have other things to do here. Other lessons that must be learned. So right here is a prime example of what I'm talking about before, guys. You can see here's a gate. There's no way to open it, no way to get through it. There's no way up. Nothing like that's what you can do here. So we shift back to the spectrum.
Where, Raziel? These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm. When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of souls. Do not allow these spirits to re-inhabit their corpses.
So now we have other soul reavers, basically. There he is. Kill him. There we go. No. Alright, so here's one of the things that changed, guys. In the physical world, these weren't sticking out like this, but now here in the spectral realm they are, so we can easily climb up here. We need to shift back. There are some things you can do in the physical world, some things you can't do. So, like, one of the things is you can't really move. You can't move objects like these boulders in the physical world in the spectral world. But so you do have to kind of judge and figure out the levels. That's one of the things that makes the puzzles much more interesting, at least to me, is the fact that you have sometimes two sides of the coin. You have to kind of jump back and forth between the two worlds in order to figure out exactly when, where, and how you're going to do different things. I have a different puzzle that I have to solve down here first. No. Try this. I haven't actually tried going this way before. I wanted to see if it will work. Make no guarantees. Come on, Razia. I don't think it's going to. I think yeah, the platform's too low. I was hoping to avoid going through the middle, but yeah. We're going back into the middle. Here's the annoying thing, you see, weapon. Now he's alive. Now he can't come back. If I tried to remove the weapon without eating his soul, then he would have just returned back to his body and we'd be forced to fight him all over again. So now we don't have to worry about him. I want my stick. I need to have my stick. While we're doing this. Ah, there's another. I thought I got all you guys. Alright. Doing all this just so we can open a door. So we can go back into the spectral realm. We can do other things in the spectral realm. And now we've opened up the bottom door. Very, very useful, sir. Very useful indeed. Razzie, I'll stop trying to push the hole in. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end off the episode here. And in the next episode, we'll be kind of finishing up this puzzle. Hopefully, we'll even make it till Malkaya. My tongue is not working today. And so I hope I will see you guys next time. Take care.